You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, it's time for our weekly prediction edition. I've got predictions for Xander and Alex, for Eric and Holly, for Teresa, for EJ and Gabi, and for Maggie, Sarah, and Fiona. As always, our predictions are based on official NBC Peacock spoilers. This is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and let's dive right in with our very first prediction. Xander Cook is going to forgive Alex's bad attitude and his debt for all of that Kiriakis inheritance that he spent. So, spoilers for Monday, July 22nd say that the double wedding crasher reveals all. Of course, Fiona really isn't a crasher. She was invited. She just didn't RSVP. She reveals that she's the one that wrote that letter about Victor's secret son, not Angelica Devereaux, who is Alex's mother. And of course, Alex is stunned and rages at his new wife, Teresa. And remember, he has spent a crap ton of Xander's money, $100,000 matching watches for him and Teresa, a fantastically expensive sports car, a pile of clothing, all this stuff. It seems like Alex should have to return all that, return the money to Xander. Plus, he's been a jerk to Xander and pretty much the whole rest of the Kiriakis family, including Justin, including Maggie. He has really abused his power as Victor's new son. But I do think Xander will be quite understanding. Xander spent years being treated awfully by Victor. He knows what it's like to be kicked around. And despite all of that, and, you know, Alex kind of icing the cake, being a jerk to him too, Xander's got a heart as big as the moon. And I think he will see that Alex has been through enough finding out just how horrible Teresa was with this plot that I think he's not going to salt the wound. And I think it's a classy thing to do, and I do think he will do it. My second prediction, Eric Brady, I think is going to come clean to Holly Jonas. So in the spoilers for the week, on Thursday, July 25th, Eric and EJ have a final showdown over Nicole. And of course, by Monday, the 29th, Nicole is gone, but it looks like Holly stays in Salem. And then spoilers from the weekly promo, we see EJ DiMera telling Eric that he is going to tell Holly that Eric killed her father. And I mentioned this in the promo spoilers. If you don't remember, Eric was driving drunk and crashed into the car that Daniel Jonas was driving. And yes, indeed, he did kill her father. Holly was not born yet. She wasn't even a fetus yet because Chloe got pregnant as a surrogate after Daniel died. But nonetheless, Eric did indeed kill her father. I think that Eric's been living with this guilt for a long time, but I don't think he is going to let EJ manipulate him. And I think he's, you know, as a former priest, he knows confession is good for the soul. And I think he's not going to let EJ hold this over his head. And I think he's going to come clean to her. And I think Holly will forgive him because she loves Eric and she does not love EJ. And I think it's going to blow up in EJ's face. And it's probably going to be the final straw between him and Nicole. Not that she was thinking about getting back with him anyway. My third prediction, Teresa Donovan is going to slink out of Salem like the despicable liar that she is. Spoilers from Monday, July 22nd. Teresa loses everything and Alex rages at her. Thursday, July 25th, Xander demands answers from her. And on Friday, July 26th, Teresa has a surprise for Brady and Alex. So on Monday, Fiona reveals that she's the one who wrote the letter. Alex is not Victor's secret son. Xander is the secret son. Alex is going to blow up at Teresa, screaming at her that she lied. Then Xander is going to want to know why. And of course, we all know why, because she hates him, because she's just terrible. She's been terrible to Xander for a long time. Remember, she accused him of rape, falsely accused him of rape, sent him to prison, and remember, he escaped from prison to try and strangle her on her wedding day. And despite her lying about that, he still helped her escape from that drug lord. Teresa's just terrible. And I believe that Teresa is going to hand Brady custody papers of Tate. I think she's going to hand Alex annulment papers. And then I think she is going to leave town. My leaker had told me that she was going to leave after she's blown up. And I do also wonder if Andrew Donovan is going to go ahead and reveal that his sister was the one that snatched Victoria. We shall see how that goes. My fourth prediction, raging EJ seduces Gabi Hernandez. Tuesday, July 23rd, spoilers say that Gabi and Stefan kiss and make up. But the question is how long the peace lasts, because there's still that big secret that Stefan slept with Ava Vitale. Kristen knows it. So does EJ. And of course, on Thursday, the 25th, we've got EJ versus Eric in that final boss battle. Once EJ has lost Nicole for good and she leaves on Monday, the 29th without him, EJ may lash out in spectacular fashion. Once he's lost her for good, I mean, why would he keep the secret? Why? I don't think he would. And while Gabi is furious at Stefan for sleeping with Ava, I think she would completely be ripe for EJ to come in and seduce her. I mean, he's gorgeous. He's hurting. She'll be hurting. It would be the perfect way to get revenge on Stefan, to sleep with the brother that he hates most in the world. Plus, she'd get one more card in her sleeping with DiMera brothers collector set, since she's already been with Chad also. I think it would be the perfect way to get revenge on Stefan. And I think it would be a terrible thing for EJ to do, but I think it would definitely be something he would do and something that Gabi would absolutely do. Because when she's mad, watch out. Our fifth and final prediction. Maggie and Sarah distrust Fiona Cook from the first. So Monday, July 22nd, Fiona reveals the truth that Xander is Victor's secret son, so he will get his inheritance. Sarah is initially thrilled and surprised that her mother-in-law is in town, but my leaker said that Fiona is only there to get a slice of the Kiriakis fortune, not to make up for lost time with her son and to meet her granddaughter, Victoria. That sounds about right. I suspect Maggie and Sarah are nice ladies, but they're not dumb. They were born on a day, but it wasn't yesterday. I think they are going to smell gold digger on her. And it's funny because Teresa is going to be exposed as a gold digger and shifted out of the way immediately. And then, there we go. Another gold digger moving right in to take her place. I think they are going to suspect something is off. But at the same time, I think they are going to be cautious and are not going to say anything to Xander at first, because Xander, I feel like, is probably going to be optimistic and hopeful because he's got mommy issues, clearly daddy issues and mommy issues. And I think they're going to want to protect him, but also protect his feelings. So I think they're going to wait and not want to say anything to hurt his feelings, but the truth will come out. And I think they're going to have to team up and take her down. We'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.